E te iwi nau mai haramai ki tēnei pāpāhotanga a whakaata Māori, ka mihi ki ngā maunga, ngā wai, ngā awa, ngā ahika o tēnei rohe. Tēnā koutou katoa, ki ngā kaiwhakaere, me ngā kaiwhakataitai, me mihi mahana ki a koutou, ko John Edmonds Māua ko Reed Archer tēnei, kia ora koutou katoa, nau mai hoki mai, and welcome to te kura o ngā motu. Kia ora. So today we're looking forward to a great game here between Tauranga Boys College and New Plymouth Boys High, and I'm sitting here with Reed Archer. What do you think today, Reed?
Kia ora, John, and tēnā koutou katoa. Yeah, very exciting game ahead. These two teams have had a proud history and played since 1998. They first played each other, and in that time it's been roughly 50-50, with New Plymouth Boys High School winning 12 times, Tauranga Boys College 16. So very, very evenly matched and very exciting. It's a beautiful day here in New Plymouth and Ngā Motu. Pretty cold.
It is pretty cold. I think our maunga's up there with a blanket on as well. We can't see him today, but he's up there. Maybe he'll be covered in a bit of snow tomorrow. So we're looking forward to this game. The teams are getting ready to come out. They will start with their haka, both sides, and yeah, we're looking forward to that. The haka for Tauranga Boys is called Te Tauranga o Ngā Waka, which represents the meaning of Tauranga, which is the place of safe anchorage. So they've had some mixed results, both sides. Last week, Tauranga Boys played Rotorua Boys. That was a fierce battle, that one, because they are neighbours, so it's always going to be. And New Plymouth Boys High School, we've come off the end of some tough games that could have been and could have gone either way. Just those crucial moments. Kia ora. So we are moments away from kickoff. I can see that the boarders from New Plymouth Boys High School are down on the gully at the moment and waiting for the first 15 to come on down. What can you tell us about the turf here, Mr. Archer?
Kia ora, John. Yeah, the turf, it's brand new as of this season, Astro Turf, and it's one of the fantastic things about this turf is it results in lightning fast rugby and football and whatever else is being played on it. The gully itself was built out by students of the school about 100 years ago, and it was swampland. And unfortunately, it's a fantastic place to view any sport from and be part of. But with it being built on a swamp, it meant that it was pretty vulnerable when the heavy rains of Taranaki would fall, and it would get quite muddy and heavy underfoot quite quickly. So now that there's this beautiful turf that won't obviously succumb to the rain, it means that we can play sport on it into the nights. There's floodlights as well, so well into the night, and it's fantastic for the boys at school, but also our community who are utilising the gully turf for football and rugby in the evenings and on weekends. So it's a fantastic thing to have into the school, and we should see some really fast rugby today, which is exciting to look forward to.
Yeah, I think there have been more games played on the turf since it's been artificial than there has been over the last 2 years that we've been over the last 2 years, and which is absolutely amazing. Football, again, every sport is quick. There's no resting on this turf, so we're looking forward to this game. I can see that Tauranga, Te Kariti o Tauranga, Arere Rātou, so they are on their way over, and as the boys, I see the coaches from the New Plymouth Boys High School, Ray McDonald and Chris Luke, who is lining up there to bring the teams down, and no doubt they'll have some final corridor before they come on down and through the borders as they do their haka. Te Kariti o Tauranga have brought in a lot of supporters with them across from Tauranga, so which is great to see. So we are looking forward to this game and look forward to what today brings to us. No doubt New Plymouth Boys High School are doing their final preparations. We can see Te Kariti o Tauranga under the post, just awaiting the arrival of Te Kurutamatane o Ngā Motu to the ground. Our referee today is Chloe Sampson. She's had an amazing journey through her refereeing. She started not too long ago when she was refereeing some Year 6 teams. And now she's on the global stage refereeing the International Sevens. She's had a great couple of seasons doing that. And I'm sure that every trip is a learning journey. And she's always been a good controller of the game, so looking forward to having Chloe out in the middle with the boys here today. So out come Te Kurutamatane o Ngā Motu. Both teams will be getting ready for their haka, which is an amazing tradition for our secondary school teams here in Aotearoa. So the kaya for the Tauranga Boys haka is Tipene Taikato Smith, and for Te Kurutamatane o Ngā Motu, it'll be Cody Ralston. Traditional Ka pai rātou, pai tēnā ngā haka o inei ropu, o inei kapa. They are definitely ready for this one. That was a great start.
Okay.
Towards that. Sneaky little run there by Spice, the halfback. Still muscling in there, trying to get over that line. Great D by New Plymouth, straight up. Oh, unfortunately, they got over there. Or fortunately, depends who you're supporting, I guess. Great try, good muscling in.
Yeah, well taken try there from Tauranga Boys. They controlled that, didn't they?
Yeah, they really did.
From the line out, they were very organised. It was excellent defence, as you said, from New Plymouth Boys, but they just couldn't hold them out. And a well-taken try nonetheless. Very well constructed. They look pretty calm, and it was good defence, as I said, but in the end, they succumb. So, try time for Tauranga Boys College.
Ai, pai tēnā piro. So Ward going for our po to get the extra points on the board. Ai, pai tērā whana. Straight through the middle, an extra 2 points. So score with 3.5 minutes gone is 7-0 to Tauranga Boys College. So we're back to halfway, and we're ready to go again with Nelly with the kick. Great take there, good contact there by New Plymouth Boys High School. Spice with the ball, hitting the pod. And defensive line has to work. Good line. Whana kia. Oh, that's a great retake by Tauranga Boys. And Spice gone off the back of the maul again, a ruck. And a good line, a good hit there by Cody Ralston. And a good turnover. So now we're going on the attack with some good hands there by New Plymouth Boys High.
Chance for New Plymouth Boys to get into the game, having not had the ball for the first 4 minutes.
Some good direction there. Oh.
Advantage New Plymouth Boys.
And knock on there by Tauranga Boys.
Good footy.
Good footy. Good start with ball in hand from New Plymouth Boys High School.
Always great to see some attacking play there with a chip behind and a fantastic take by number 13, Ethan McManaman. Got up high, did very, very well to hold on to it. And then Spice followed it up behind. So great stuff from Tauranga Boys, and has to be one of the best parts about first 15 rugby, eh, John?
Absolutely.
They throw it around, they have a go.
Yes, absolutely.
And I love that about first 15 rugby, and one of the reasons why it is so well supported both around the country on TV and on streaming, etc. Long may that continue.
Aye.
So, Te Kura Tamatani o Ngā Motu, New Plymouth Boys with the scrum in a good attacking position. Heath Sheehan at halfback to put it in under the blue headgear.
There's a lot of pressure coming in there from Tauranga Boys, and the penalty goes to Tauranga Boys College in that scrum. And that'll be a good psychological win up front for the Tauranga Boys. Kua tauki waho te pauro. Pulled out there. Whakararangi ki a Tauranga Boys. Horan. Ka whiua ki te whakararangi a Horan. Some great shifting of the ball there. And Emmett on the wing there. Spice having another attack there. Sling ball at the back there from that pod. New Plymouth Boys ready for that. And again we're going wide to Emmett, the twin brother of the other winger. Thought that might have been an outstanding turnover there from Clements.
He got over the ball nicely, didn't he? But he just got Just got trapped and ended up on the deck and he couldn't roll away.
No.
Again, some great attack from Tauranga Boys. And that's a fantastic touch finder there. Puts them right on to attack with a line out to come just 6 or 7 metres out from the New Plymouth Boys line.
Ai, whakararangi anō ki Tauranga, Kareti. Ka whiu te pauro Horan. Kōkiri tū, ka pai. Te piro tērā, ki ko ai tērā. Ko ai tērā, or McCoy, the cousin of the McCoy in the backs, I hear. So, just a nice roll off there with a try in the corner.
Yeah, very well taken try there from the line out. They had it all under control, and McCoy peeled away beautifully, powered his way over the line. Very well taken try, as I said.
Whana tuanuku Ward, paitana whana kai whana pia. And another one straight down the middle of our po.
Oh, Ivan Ward has brought his kicking boots because it's not easy. There's plenty of wind around.
Yeah.
And that's 2 cracking conversions from roughly the same spot. And that takes Tauranga Boys out to 14-0 after just 9.5 minutes. Again, 2 very well taken tries, but we've got a good contest here. Nelly goes a bit deeper this time.
And I think that was Jackson who took that ball.
Unlucky, that's the swirling wind. That was a wobbly old kick out, but just unfortunately knock on, but that's all right. He gets a high five from his mate. He'll get back into it. Lacane just unlucky there.
New Plymouth Boys will be wanting to put some pressure on this in the scrum after the last to sort of boost their confidence here. Spice with the feed out to Ward. And a great ball taken up there by Jackson and some good meters made. Kupita with that. And the ball just gone out there. Great defence there from Raven. I think it was Raven who made that tackle.
Tell you what, that Tommy McCord at fullback, he's already made a couple of runs, and his ability to offload, that's the second one. One hand, just offload, drew the man beautifully. New Plymouth Boys.
Davis with the ball, taking it up strong, as he always does. Here comes Boylan, ka whana Sheehan. And trying to get over that ball again. Paynton taking that ball through into the ruck.
Some big defence there.
It's great to see the New Plymouth Boys High School defence line moving up. McManaman with the ball, taking it up. Some powerful runners there, Reid. Yeah.
I was thinking exactly the same thing, John. And they've just been bundled into touch. They were looking pretty good there with some good continuity, but it's New Plymouth Boys with the line out. Whakararangi.
Aye. And we're getting up there. Nice scrambling ball there, but we've still got that ball. Some good meters made from back there. Davis with the ball. Very strong runner, Davis. Whana Ashian. Kia Ward. Great take by Ward to take it into the ruck. Spice with the ball. Quite tricky, Spice. He likes to take a little dart from the back of the ruck there. Unfortunately not rolling away there, Sheehan, to gain the penalty. Tauranga boys seem to be getting on a lot of, gaining a lot of metres through just that perseverance of hitting the ruck, next runners coming straight away, and so putting New Plymouth boys on the back foot.
Great to see the rugby with so much control though, John. Hardly, I can't even remember a knock on. They're playing beautifully, both teams. Testament to their school level, eh? It's fantastic. Here we go.
So, again, McCoy, who has got wheels to burn in the corner there. And in the corner goes Piroki Tauranga Kareti. I had been told about McCoy and his pace that he has there from fullback. And again, he showed a clean pair of heels to get into the corner.
What about the fend from Tommy McCoy, though? Big left arm, was like a mule kick. Powered him through the gap, but he's got wheels, hasn't he?
Yes, he absolutely has.
He really glides across the turf. That was a pretty impressive looking try. So, Tauranga boys looking very, very good. And Ward will have his third conversion from roughly the same position as last time. This one a bit trickier down on the touchline.
And he strikes the ball very well, doesn't he?
What a great move from the backs. It's well set up from the forwards, but there was a slick move from the back line, and Tommy McCoy with his injection of pace. Impressive.
And once again, straight to the middle of our post.
100%.
So after 15 and a half minutes, it's 21-0. Ki te Kareti o Tauranga. What do you think might be being said back there behind the post for New Plymouth Boys High School, Reid?
I think they'll be looking just at this next opportunity, looking to start again. Look, they are firing off the line. They're coming in quick, so they're positive. They're up big.
Absolutely, absolutely.
They might want to get a bit of field position. Might be the chat, but this wind's worth something. There's no doubt. It's pretty gusty.
Yes.
And Tauranga boys are using it very well.
Spice anō. Real luck of the bounce at the moment, Tauranga boys.
Big defence there from New Plymouth boys.
Davis again with a strong tackle. And Ward. And again, they move, shifting it to their backs. McCoy coming through again, looking for his outside. And again, his winger going down the sideline now. And Kapiro Kiaia, number 14.
Malachi Emmett. What a great try that was from halfway, or well over 60-metre try there. That was an absolute
McCoy just seemed to hit that line, right on the line with that feed to him, break the defensive line open, and then just simply look for his outside, and good draw and pass.
They're doing it with pace though, John, aren't they? They're electric, and that is tough. The New Plymouth boys have just made their way back out from under their sticks, and then here's Tauranga boys, just a slick outfit, playing it fast, and yeah, they've got some firepower in the back line, that's for sure.
Pai ana ki te whana ki te Wanganui te Paupiro. Pai tana putu Plymouth Boys High are looking still upbeat, and we're ready to go again. You can see the defensive line has got purpose, and they're wanting to move up. But I agree with you, Reid. I think that this win is worth a few points as well.
Full credit to Tauranga Boys, though. They're doing all the basics right, aren't they? They've taken every kick.
And penalty there.
They've taken every kick cleanly, and they're just doing the basics right, and they're controlling this first half. It has to be said. Boys, Plymouth Boys really haven't had too much attacking ball, which is a credit to Tauranga Boys for denying them so.
Ai whakararangi tira ki Tauranga te tamatani o Tauranga Kareti. Ka whana Horan. A few Horan. A great take there by Charlton. That's come off a New Plymouth hand and gone back. And
I feel like that's the first error Tauranga Boys have made in the last 7 or 8 minutes. Just went forward out of the hand.
Aye.
But I tell you what, it could have gone to hand. We might have been in for another.
Yes.
They are looking very, very strong, Tauranga Boys.
Nei te nonoke kia New Plymouth Boys High School, and Davis to feed this scrum. That's an interesting
number 8 put the ball in with big.
It's an interesting combination there. Number 8 and halfback.
Yeah. Big Heath Sheehan in the back there.
Oh.
And Tauranga Boys have seized that opportunity.
Pai tana rātou aroa kapa, which is our front row, aroa kapa, kupu hau ki a au, aroa kapa, front row.
Fair play to New Plymouth Boys, changing it up, good on them. Again, like I said earlier, isn't that great about first 15 rugby?
Absolutely.
Let's have a dig, let's change it up. Didn't quite pay off that time, but nonetheless, well worth a shot.
Anō ka whituparo Horan.
Jake Stevens just coming off there, one of the front rows for New Plymouth Boys. Big Samuel Graham into it.
It's great to see them still wanting to be physical up the front. Ka whana Sheehan. Ka mai Award taking that in the air. Ka pai Horan again with some strong feet there. Ka pai Lion.
No shortage of energy though, John.
No.
Some serious defence going in there, and New Plymouth Boys come away with the penalty. They'll look to get a bit of field position and see if they can get something going with just 22 minutes gone.
Whana Nelly ki te taa. So I think this is the best position they've had in the game for New Plymouth Boys. So hope they can control this ball, and which might lead to our own pedal. Oh, well taken there by Charlton, who got up there to intercept that ball in the air.
Yeah, some great skills in the air from the Tauranga Boys. Lock on. There's a knock on, knock back, knock on. He'll get a chance.
Knock on. First
Just
time
wasn't
that we've
quite ready.
First time we've visited the 22 of Tauranga Boys. Anō te nonoke ki te kura tamatane o ngā motu. Ia te mahi o ngā tuara. Tiro ki Levi Clements. Hea tana mahi.
New Plymouth Boys going back to a regular setup on this occasion with Heath Sheehan putting in the ball.
They needed strength in the back there, don't they? Right. Clements into
McGregor was strong up the. They'll reset.
Te kariti o Tauranga are not making it easy for ngā motu. Not making it easy at all.
Yeah, that was great defence, it has to be said.
Some good counter-rucking there by Tauranga.
They're a well-oiled machine, aren't they? Because they know how to attack, and when the few chances that New Plymouth Boys have had, they've managed to snipe it out.
Pai ngā kaparua o Tauranga. Charlton and Baris. Up Baris goes. And a back. And again, hitting that line. McManaman.
Great defence in the midfield there. McManaman came flying in, but some good, strong defence from New Plymouth Boys, but it was a...
Game just at the back there, not rolling away and after the tackle. So penalty there, ki Tauranga.
He's a classy footballer, this number 10, Ivan Ward. He looks very much, got one of those guys that has plenty of time on his hands, John.
Yes.
He hasn't yet found, I've given him the commentator's curse there, hasn't found touch.
Clements with
Clement has
whana.
absolutely smashed that downfield. Chance to Tauranga Boys.
McCoy with the ball there. Got to watch him and his speed. Some great defence there. That's gone back initially, so play on there by Chloe Sampson as the rep.
Boys will go to work.
It's good to see that they've been a little bit patient here, just taking it into contact. Oh, and unfortunate that we've got a lock on there.
Get up. What a ball.
What a ball at the back there. Outstanding.
That the big prop.
Yep.
It was
Kelly.
Big number one.
And a kick for the corner, and that is just outright speed.
Wow.
Tiro te raki te koka o te papatakoro.
Oh, pretty special try there. Some great skills on show from Tauranga Boys. Beautiful offload. And then a chip through. And great following up there by Tauranga Boys.
I'm sure Dickie Kelly will be talking about that for a little while.
The big front rower. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Great skills.
And just pace. You know, the ball goes through on the floor and the 7 comes through. Jay McCoy, and just outstanding speed.
I love the way Tauranga boys play though.
Yeah.
Eh? They have a dig and they
Absolutely.
have a crack, and it's coming off for them. There's some beautiful tries they've put together.
Ivan Ward again. It turns out he is human.
After all. As I said earlier, he's classy, and it's unlucky to miss that one. It was a long way out, but pretty windy. 33 points to 0. Tauranga Boys College with just over 28 gone and 7 to play before half-time.
Nelly with the kick. Restart again. And again, defensive line moves quickly, and they're putting a lot of pressure on Tauranga Boys, which is great to see. And their pod's working hard. And again, another penalty for not releasing the ball. Need a gap between the ball and the tackler before you can go back in for the ball.
So tricky for New Plymouth boys. They're hungry, aren't they? They want to get their hands on the ball, and rules are the rules.
Aye.
But you can't blame them. You can fully understand their enthusiasm. But Tauranga boys, they're just looking after that pill, aren't they?
Whakararangi anō ki a Tauranga. Te tū Faris.
Don't fight.
Payton in with the ball there, taking it into contact.
Wow,
And Charlton with some good legs and a great tackle there in the defensive line. Great, well done on the ball there. Oh, that is an outstanding tackle there. Good contact. That's what being connected as a defensive line can do.
Brilliant from Nelly.
Nelly, great.
He's beaten 3 or 4.
Sheehan. We need to look at. And again, not making it easy. They're fighting for every ball, Tauranga boys.
Great counter rucking when they're on to attack. 25 out. Is that our mate, Dickie Kelly
again? Hitting that line. Great take by Charlton.
Intercept. It's Corey Whippy. Is he bowling? Is he? He's going to make it. I think. Yeah, he's looking good.
Got there.
Try time.
Kapai. And just a little bit of patience, whānau, and those opportunities will arise. And a great take, and well done to Wipiti Boylan.
Yeah, he was like a thief in the night, wasn't he? He saw it coming, and once he had that in his hands, he was away. And he ran a good 80 to score in a corner. Fantastic. New Plymouth boys deserve that try. They've been hanging in, and right before half-time might be just what they need, John.
Absolutely. That will be a real confidence boost going into the second half with the win behind them in the second half also. So let's see how this boosts them.
Tane Nelly's got the conversion. Pretty tricky from there with the win. Let's see how he hits it.
unsuccessful conversion there, but it was always going to be a difficult one with the swirling wind and into the wind as well.
He gave it a good nudge, to be fair to him.
Yep.
It's always going to be tricky. So 33-5, about 3 minutes to go until half time.
So Ward to get us back underway. And under the ball goes, and that's gone long and out on the full.
That's just the wind, it's howling down there.
It is.
Great to see Ward puts his hand up, scratches his head and puts his hand up. I don't think he was expecting the wind.
No, not at all. Not like that.
So it gives New Plymouth boys a good chance. So they can get a solid scrum.
With a minute and a half until half time, or just over a minute till half time. Let's see what New Plymouth can do here. Anei te nono ke ki te kuratamatane o ngā motu. Sheehan to make the feed. Sheehan to Clements.
McGregor bounces out of a tackle.
Leading from the front is a kapene o tēnei kapa. Ka pai tana oma.
Jack Hurley into the...
And again.
Great passage of play from New Plymouth boys here. McGregor holds it up, 2 hands, he goes through again, another offload.
And looking for that outside. Great patience here shown by New Plymouth. And Kate Davis to take that ball into the contact. And Ralston, and we've got an offside there.
Great continuity from New Plymouth there.
It's great to see that too from Te Kuratamatane o ngā motu. And they look like they're getting their confidence up.
So I was thinking just that, John, exactly right. Just having a bit of time with the ball, let them settle in, but yeah, absolutely playing with confidence.
Whana ki te koka.
It's a lovely kick from Nelly to put a line out on just off the 5. May well be the last play of the half, so New Plymouth will be looking to convert, grab some points.
No, got a few word up. Kia, Bryant, Pierre, Sosa.
Lovely take from Sosa. It's good from New Plymouth.
We just need a little bit of patience here from the Kuratamatane or ngā motu. Ball's out, Clements. And Nelly taken in a good tackle there.
McMenamin, beautiful. But Boys High control it, New Plymouth boys.
Again, they're not making, Tauranga are not making it easy. They're trying to upset at every ruck. Good patience. Who's
ran into a brick wall of Tauranga boys.
And now looking for the next runner. Who's picking and going? Sam Graham there. Samuel Graham from the back there.
McGregor
with a great run. Some patience, some good patience there. Again, Kate Davis taking it to the line. Ka pai tana uma. And again, they're being patient here. It's great to see this pressure coming on to Tauranga from New Plymouth Boys High School.
They must only be two metres out. It's great discipline from Tauranga boys.
And again, taking it from the back. And Samuel Graham to take it from the back there. but the defensive line is moving into position quickly. Some great pressure here by New Plymouth Boys. Some good perseverance, patience. Trying to steamroll over the top of these boys.
I think they've turned it over. They have.
And
great
passage of play there. It's a great game here, Reid. And, you know, as they go into half time, we will take a break here and we will be back with you shortly.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through very tough times.
The best way to dominate any culture is to take the children.
3 months now turned into 3 years.
Once you're in there, that's it.
The Stolen Children of Aotearoa, streaming now on Māori Plus.
I'm Trevor Johnson and I'm a sheep and beef farmer from the Forgotten World Highway. Some of the country we bought was quite steep and difficult. We have pushed those blocks to pine trees. 1,000 hectares into forest and 7,000 hectares will stay in grazing. To me, it's just the best use of land. If you've got land that is not so productive, it's a marvellous way of increasing your income.
Sport is about more than just a game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's learning when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just the game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're going to go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Bailey's finding buyers that others can't.
At Apollo Projects, we create better outcomes because we never make any assumptions. Take this for example. This wine turret doesn't look very well designed. So we called the tank manufacturer to check. We asked, why is the turret away from the side of the tank? They said, because it's always been that way. So we had to think. What if the turret was next to the catwalk? Sounds good. So that's what we did. Now the wine turret is better designed, better value, easier to use, and safer. I think that deserves a toast. Apollo Projects. No assumptions, better outcomes.
Manga Tangaroa's fight for a better quality of life
You can do it. Nice job, Manga.
will push the human boundaries
Good man. There you go.
of possibility, nurturing hope. All episodes streaming now. Ki Māori Plus.
Global warming is incredibly serious. We need to cut emissions, but we need to also absorb carbon out of the atmosphere. Growing trees is the only tool we have in the toolbox for taking carbon out of the atmosphere that we can do at scale. Pinus radiata takes carbon out of the atmosphere at about 5 to 10 times the rate of native planting. And so what New Zealand Carbon Farming are doing is planting the Pinus radiata to absorb the carbon, and then they're transitioning that forest into native forest so that we get the biodiversity benefit.
And go! Just fill up at a participating Caltex, stack your pump discounts, and you could collect more savings on your next visit. Oh, there's another one. Getting quite good at this. Filling and saving. Feels good.
Kaore anō tēnā tū wairua, kia pāmai kia I runga I te tū ki te papa tū aiwa.
Tukura mai o kaha hea mātou nei tamariki kia tūranga tira.
Kua utaia, haka, thera.
Tēnā tātou e te whānau, nau mai hoki mai anō ki tēnei kēmu between New Plymouth Boys High School and Tauranga Boys College. Actually, I've just randomly bumped into a very good friend of mine, Matt Simeon, from who I played rugby with in London, and he's here supporting New Plymouth Tauranga Boys College today. So, how have you found the game, buddy?
Kia ora, John. Good to see you, mate.
You too.
Mate, firstly, what a spectacle. What a place to come and watch footy. I've heard about this gully, but it's my first opportunity to come and see it, and wowee, what a place to watch rugby and play rugby. But enterprising. Good to see the teams ripping into their mahi. Score probably doesn't reflect the last 15 minutes that I saw. I thought New Plymouth Boys showed a lot of hearty defence. By just letting the odd wayward pass being punished by Tauranga Boys.
Yep, absolutely. So, who have you been over here supporting today, Matt?
Hi, kia ora. My son Zach is year 11 at Tauranga Boys and in the second 15. So Koro and I drove down last night and stayed the night and jumped in quick brekkie this morning and come up and watch the boys. So it's been a great morning here down in the Taranaki.
Yeah, and how'd that game go?
Yep, good game again. Probably similar feel to what we're seeing out here with the firsts. Tauranga Boys, strong start, a little bit quiet at the back end of the second half, and then taking away a really good win.
Brilliant. Well, it's been awesome to see you.
Real good to see you too.
And we will catch you at the end of the game. And thank you for our little impromptu interview there.
All right.
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Thanks, Reid. That was pretty random. Bumping into a very good and an old friend of mine. He looks older than I do, but you know. All right, and away we go into the second half with the win behind them, and just lost there by Cody Ralston. I think they'll come back into this half with a bit of confidence, Reid.
The way they finished, exactly. Last 10 minutes, New Plymouth really played themselves into it, didn't they? And they were probably a bit unlucky to not finish the half with some points. Again, tribute and credit to Tauranga Boys' discipline and good defence. But they've got the win now, New Plymouth Boys, and I think they'll be keen to get on that scoreboard again early. But they've got an opportunity. They're going to need to defend pretty hard here because Tauranga Boys are in a great spot.
Yeah, absolutely. Tēnei nono ke tui ki a te kariti o Tauranga. Horan with the feed. And a great line there by McManaman. Great line. Boys are set. New Plymouth Boys High are set in defence. McCoy, they've got on him very quickly because he's got those wheels, hasn't he? Unfortunately, slightly high there, picked up by Chloe Sampson. And I think they're trying to put their mark on this half by kicking for the corner. Te whakararangi tuatahi o tēnei wāhanga. Pai te ata kawe, Tauranga Boys. And they're trying to roll this one in. Some good...
Oh, wow, that's a beautiful try from Tauranga Boys, wasn't it? Was that
again,
young Khan Charlton up, took a beautiful take, brought it down, and they were, all 8 were organised, and they really
took it to them.
They did. That was very well taken from Tauranga Boys, and New Plymouth Boys will be feeling a bit gutted about that, no doubt.
Absolutely. So let's see how Ward goes here into the wind in the second half. as we said in the first half, it's still swirling here.
And he's making it look easy. That's a fantastic kick. That takes the scores 42-5 just into the second half.
So on for New Plymouth Boys High School is Malachi Benny in number 18. And I'm sure that we will see a few more changes in the second half. Malachi Benny in the pink headgear. It's great to see New Plymouth Boys High School fighting in those rucks.
What skills from Ward there. Just put that into touch on the foot. New Plymouth Boys with a line out.
Got to Asosa Pia. And I can see that Brody Lester is also out there. Up goes Brody Lester, and first touch of the ball, takes it cleanly and into a maul. Outstanding take there by Lester. Werder's got it at the back of the maul there, pushing forward. They've got the advantage, so hopefully we can try a few things here.
Big Samuel Graham from the back there. This is good from New Plymouth Boys.
Absolutely. Clements. All right, Nelly again hitting that line. And well done, that player who just got straight over Nelly.
Having advantage. Call for calm. It looked like a quick tap was on.
Absolutely.
Someone roared from the back. No!
Kai te hamene kia te kura tamatane o ngā motu.
Nelly will look to put it into touch, 5 out. Beautifully done. So New Plymouth Boys, best attacking opportunity in this half.
Chloe having a few words with the two at the front. Not sure what's happened there, but
pretty confident Samuel Graham will be saying it's not me.
Yeah. And Sosa, well and truly out there. Great patience here shown. Yes, well over the ball. So a lot of pressure put on here by New Plymouth.
Great hustle.
Fantastic. Kia kaha min.
I think he's in.
Pai te rā pero.
Try time.
Move away, boys. Move away.
I think it was Flynn Bryant that came up with it. Exactly what they wanted to achieve.
Absolutely.
Kickable here for Tane Nelly. Or Jason
Whana
McGregor.
Tuanuku. Oh, it is Jason McGregor taking this kick.
Captain fantastic, eh? That was a great try, really. Very well taken. They controlled that from the line out, recycled the ball beautifully. The coaches will be very happy with that one.
Absolutely. And Paitera.
Jason
So
McGregor adds the 2 points.
And with 38 minutes in, we are now 40-12 to te kura o Tauranga.
Yeah, it's a long way to go for New Plymouth Boys. They're well down on that scoreboard, but I think we're going to see some more points, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Anything could happen. Plenty of time.
Brodie Lester with the take. Great take there by Brodie. Sheehan. Again, Kate Davis. He's going to hit that hole. Well done in taking it to the line. And he always makes a few metres. Some great confidence shown here by New Plymouth. Kawhana. Te Poro. Kia McQuaid. McQuaid to Spice. Spice takes it into contact. A lot of urgency there from the Plymouth Boys High School, but good control too. Kawhana too.
Punched it downtown. Jack Hurley, no. Tay Nelly from the back breaks a couple.
Bringing it back with a little bit of interest. Samuel Graham again. Great take.
Here we go. Flynn Bryant, the big lock, running out wide.
Raven over the ball that time.
Well,
good work.
Jack Hurley pops it in.
Ki te koko. Pai tera whana.
Oh,
McQuaid again. Oh, Kyle. Spice there. So an advantage play for our Tauranga boys.
Great work from Tauranga Boys. They were down on their own line and they ran it out, bit a few tackles. Now they've grabbed a penalty just to relieve that pressure. It was a beautiful kick from Jack Hurley for New Plymouth Boys and it sat up. But Tauranga Boys escaped with some confident play.
Te hamini ki a Tauranga Boys. Mo te tūhapa for offside. A change in the Tauranga Boys team. Jacob Bidwa is on at hooker. Ka whiu ia i te whakararangi. Good to see some pressure being put on the Tauranga Boys. But McQuaid, they don't want to let him go. It's good to see the line set and knock on there by Tauranga Boys. That all comes down to pressure, Reed.
That's exactly right. Good defence, strong defence, and well organised from New Plymouth Boys. The other changes, I think, Ramiro Hami has come on at halfback for New Plymouth Boys, and Corbin Rogers has snuck onto the right wing here. He'll be looking to get his hands on that ball early doors.
Absolutely.
The boy can run.
Yes.
He's got some serious step work feet too, so great opportunity here. New Plymouth in a good position, right out in front of the 6 on the 20.
Hami te nonoke. So an overlap there. Oh. And we've got a knock on there by New Plymouth Boys High School.
Great attack. Nearly came off for him.
Nearly came off, yes.
Romero drew his player beautifully. Nelly hit the gap. Some good defence, well organised from Tauranga, and Rogers couldn't quite get his hands on it. A great attack nonetheless.
Nonake anō. And change in halfback. Will Baker on for Tauranga Boys. But I still see that Ridian Spice is still out there too. Perhaps on the wing. Oh no, he is playing at 10. So Spice has gone to first 5. And on comes Will Baker into halfback. It looks like Tauranga Boys are getting ready for the carry out as opposed to kicking for the sideline. Baker with the feet. And it's a great run off the back from Spratley.
Great take from Clement as he brings it back into the line. New Plymouth in some good field position again.
Samuel Graham getting ready at the back of the ruck there.
There was zero chance that he was going to run, that he was going to pass. He loves it from that position.
Some great work there by the forwards.
Great hands from New Plymouth.
And quick ball. Hit the pod. Davis again.
He threw a dummy, but no one was buying that.
Benny with the ball. Great contact there. Clements again. Samuel Graham. Just.
Great defence there from Tauranga Boys because New Plymouth were in control there. They were looking solid, but over the ball, they sealed it off. Well played.
Jacob Bidwar with the throw into this lineup. And no doubt Faree's up with the ball. Good take there with two hands. McCoy, 7. Knock on there.
Yeah, it's unlucky. It was great rugby though. They were moving quickly down the field. McManaman onto McCoy. They're a classy out for this Tauranga Boys, no doubt about it.
They really are. Playing some great rugby. Harmy will make the feed into this scrum. Once again, Kate Davis taking it off the back. always makes meters. Samuel Graham going into battle again. Great stuff. Whanau te pauro. Ki a McCoy. Anō. Tino tire ia. Tino. Defensive line set again and trying to go over the top.
Play with easy bowling. Eyes lit up.
Good
I
pressure.
think he thought there was another intercept on.
Baker taking that. Good chip. Well done to get round there to secure that ball. Great effort there from New Plymouth Boys High School to get behind that ball.
Boys High backs are screaming for the ball. Oh, he's going long to Clement, who's going to smoke it.
Good. Take him back into the 22.
He just hooked it, didn't he?
Yep. So another checking opportunity for Tauranga Boys. Jacob Bidwa with the throw. Whakararangi nui ki tēnei. Ai, so they are going for our kōkiri tū, a rolling maul. And I think if they're looking for a quick ball out to their right.
They get numbers if they can shift it. Nelly's going to put the foot to
for the safety. Fantastic.
Great defence there from New Plymouth. They marked up well, didn't they? And they managed to get the error and exit nicely. Well played.
I think they've had a clear message at half time by Ray McDonald and Chris Luke to play down their end of the field. Another substitution coming in for New Plymouth Boys High School, Ethan Adamson.
Yeah, Nate Werder, great shift from the big fella. Not the tallest of hookers, but boy, he plays big. Great kid too. Bo Henderson, great pickup, surges onto attack.
Again, Kate Davis, quick feet, Kate Davis, just to put that defensive line off. Well done, taking it into contact, and a knock-on seen there by Chloe Sampson. Taka whakamua. The defensive line set for New Plymouth Boys.
New Plymouth will be looking for a big scrum here. They've got the field position, Tauranga Boys too good.
Whanahei
Brilliantly taken from Jack Hurley, running backwards. And he'll bang it.
Back down into the Tauranga half. Well taken into the ruck there. And the defensive line tirelessly, keeps coming. Great defence there by Davis. And Davis once again back into the defensive line, ready for the next. Some great pressure in behind the advantage line.
Bo Henderson with some solid defence there, the big flanker. And he's just got caught for holding on.
Aye.
Penalty to New Plymouth. Great defence, well structured.
Yeah, absolutely.
How good's this rugby?
It's great to see them just putting the pressure on behind the advantage line. Whana ki te koka. Koko. Mataku he. Whakararangi. Ethan Adamson with the throw. Whakararangi nui. Oh, there's some miscommunication there. And Whanaki te tā.
He's found touch, but for a moment there, looked like the ball's going to end up going backwards. She's pretty windy out there. The boys are playing incredibly well in the conditions.
Makapaitaha kia Adamson. E tū Asosa. Right. So great hands there. Unlucky. Knocked on there.
It was unlucky. It was a good move, wasn't it, from New Plymouth?
Aye. E taka whakamua. Ki kora. Knock on. And another substitution coming on here for Tauranga Boys, but I am not sure who that was. Baker to feed the scrum. The Spice out at first five, first receiver. There's a lot of pressure coming in here on the front row from Tauranga Boys. Let me read.
Yeah, there's some big units, aren't there?
Yeah.
And they're well coached. It's very impressive. It's been pretty equal up front, has to be said.
Absolutely, yeah.
Both forward pats in good nick and some great scrumming going on. Pretty evenly matched.
Baker. That was a good turnaround for a penalty for New Plymouth Boys High School in the scrum. So there's some pressure coming back onto the Tauranga Boys scrum.
Right, New Plymouth. 20 metres out roughly. Good chance to set something.
Ko Kirito Pūpia. And Leicester up there. Advantage being played for pulling that down. They need to throw everything. The kitchen sink and all at this one with the advantage. Samuel Graham.
Doesn't he love getting his hands on the pill? How many times have we said that man's name?
Yeah. They've got the advantage. Outstanding start, and Davis still makes those yards.
Clement with a bit of footwork.
I can feel the confidence. Outstanding. Can feel the confidence within the New Plymouth Boys team. Feeling like they've got the boys, Tauranga Boys under pressure. They must
Numbers
be
out
te
wide.
tahi mita. Pai tērā piro. Ka rawe.
Malachi Benny. How good.
Ka rawe tērā. You could just feel that building up, couldn't we, Reid?
Absolutely.
They were gaining confidence. They were there with each other, trying to get over the ball. Outstanding. Fantastic.
Yeah, totally agree. Jason McGregor, chance to add the 2.
Ai.
He does.
Ka tui ngā haki o ngā kaiwawao tuarua.
40 points to 19.
And all of a sudden, this, with 10 minutes to go, if they got another quick try now, it'd be another game on.
They believe. Jason McGregor
Absolutely.
just ran straight back out, kicked it between the posts, and Boys High, New Plymouth, are back set up. So we could be set up for a grandstand finish with 10 to go.
Absolutely. So I think that's Spice with the ball, taking the kick. Yep. certainly is. And again, Davis will make those meters like he always does.
Impressive.
Unfortunate, just a knock on there on the pickup. Baker again to feed the scrum, to feed the Nonoki. It was unfortunate that first effort just went forward.
Rogers throws his hands up saying why, but he might not know the rules. He was hoping. Great spotting from the referee.
Absolutely.
Jack Hurley thought he had a chance too. Right call made for sure.
So I see out there for Tauranga Boys, number 22, Sefania Nakama in the centres.
Great move from
there from Jackson to get in. Just outstanding that turnover there by New Plymouth Boys High School.
Good strong.
Great to see.
Malachi Benny.
And once again, Kate Davis with the ball. Great strength shown there.
Yeah, Jack Hurley.
By Jack Hurley. Leicester, again taking it to the line.
Game just opening up a bit
Benny,
here, John.
Absolutely. Nelly on to Whippity Boylan, and he's taken out over the sideline.
to the spot.
The hāmene kia te kura tamatane o ngā motu. Ka whana Nelly ki te taha. Whakarārangi, kei wainga nui pū.
Line out bang on halfway. Isn't it funny how it so often ends out exactly on halfway?
Leicester, I think, took that ball in the air. Fantastic. So you can see what New Plymouth Boys are trying to do here, trying to bring in that defensive, the defence to get those mismatches out wider. Unfortunately, taken to the ground.
Yeah, credit to Tauranga Boys too. They're a well-oiled machine, aren't they? They had that under control really defensively and reaped the rewards as a result.
Jacob Boudoir with the throw. And taken by Zach Keeney for Tauranga. It's great to see the fight in New Plymouth Boys and a knock on there by the halfback at the back of the ruck there. The time's been stopped at the moment, with 4.5 minutes to go, according to the clock on the field. Komutu te kime. Kau. So it looks like that snuck up on us. According to our clock, we've got another 4.5 minutes to go, but Chloe Sampson has called time. Reid, it's been a pleasure today doing this, calling this game with you.
Kia ora, John. Thank you very much. It's likewise. Thanks for having me.
Ka pai. Nō reira, ko uti wā mātou mahi I tēnei rā, ki ngā kaiwhakaere me ngā kaiwhakatautau, kia haumaru tā koutou hokinga kia koutou kainga, tēnā koutou ngā kai mā takitaki, ia tā koutou tū noho mai, noho rā mai koutou. Nā mihi nui kia koutou e te whānau. Kia ora.